The African Union has set the year 2020 as the deadline for silencing guns on the continent. Conflicts, however, still rage in many parts of Africa, with only 2 more years to go until the target date. Now, this has resulted in the AU consulting various international experts and institutions about how to fast-track its vision. Coletta Wanjohi reports from Addis Ababa.
The African Union's 2020 deadline to end war on the continent is looming ever closer, and yet conflicts persist in Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia, Nigeria and South Sudan. There is also fresh violence in countries like Cameroon, Mozambique and Ethiopia. Experts say controlling the flow of illegal weapons could make a major difference.
Where do all of these rebel groups and armed forces that are creating a lot of problems on the continent get weapons from? They get them sometimes also from the militaries on the continent. So we have to look at how we reform our security sector. There are many illegal weapons on the continent. These are the things that are creating problems. So we need legislation that deals with that. The legislation has to be domesticated.
Analysts meeting in Addis Ababa say the African Union may need to revisit its policies on peace and security.
There is a need to look at the African peace and security architecture and consider whether or not it's still fit for purpose. It was devised in the early 2000s using scenarios from the 1990s, and conflict in Africa has significantly changed.
A lack of political will and cross-border conflict makes the challenge even tougher. Terrorism is also a growing threat. The AU has admitted its goal to silence the guns by 2020 is not realistic. Instead, it is launching a campaign to make ordinary citizens aware of what they can do to help end the violence. Coletta Wanjohi for CGTN in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.